Sadāṣiva-samārambhām Śaṅkarācārya-madhyamām Asmadācārya-paryantām Vande Guru-paramparām. Om Sukham nityam svaprakāṣam Vyāpakam nāma-rūpayoh Adhishthānam buddhyabodhyam Buddhir-dhrugyattu nirmalam Aparam sarva-vedānta vedyam pratyakparam mahah Tadevāham namatto-nyaditi me niscitā matihi. Page 94, topic 170, last 4 lines. Yadyapi janmādi samsārah Paramārthato mayyapi nastyeva Tathāpi mithyābhūto janma maranātmakah samsārah Mayi swapnavat bhrāntyā pratibhāti Brahmani tu tannaiva pratibhāti Jiva brahmano-ritham bheda sadbhāvāt aikyam na sambhavati ayam cha prameya-gata samshayah. Nischala has given the content of Vedānta Shastra. That content is Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. Brahman alone is real. World is Mithya, means seemingly real. Afterwards, another next sentence, Jivo Brahmaiva Naparaha. Jiva, the individual, I am Brahma eva na paraha, not anyone else. I am only Brahman. I, the Jiva, am Brahman. This is the essence of Vedanta. Here the Tattva Drishti has understood that Brahman is real, the Satya Vastu in the world. There is no doubt in that. He accepted. And Jagan Mithya also, the world is also seemingly real. It doesn't have any independent existence of its own. It is also very clear for Tattva Drishti, the student. But the student, Tattva Drishti, is raising a question. Hey Guru, this Aikyam, that means Aham Brahma Asmi. I, the Jivatma, am Brahman alone. We both are identical, you are telling, but I am not able to swallow it or accept it. My intellect is hesitating to accept that truth because there are a lot of doubts in my mind. So I am going to present what are the doubts in front of you, then you can clarify them. Therefore he raised a question, Jiva Brahmanoho Swarupa Bhedat. There is a Bheda, there is a difference between Jiva Swarupam and Brahmanaha Swarupam. And even though you said they are Mithya, this world is Mithya, and Mithya Jagat, it cannot disturb you, like that you are telling, Yadyapi Janmādi Samsāraha. This Janma is not there, birth is not there, you are telling. This some birth and death and vyadhi, old age, etc. All these put together samsara. They are not there paramarthataha, really not there paramarthataha. Mayyapi nasti eva. Okay, I'll accept. They are not there really in me. Tadhapi, even then, mithya bhutaha janma maranatmakaha. I, the individual, who am having this unreal mithya bhuta janma marana, birth and death. I am, and atmakaha means here endowed with, possessed with birth and death. What type of birth and death? Unreal birth and death. I accept it. This samsara is there. How is it? Swapnavat mayi. It is like a dream. It is there in me. Bhrantya pratibhati. Because of delusion, it is appearing to me. Okay, I will accept. This samsara is not there in Brahman. Brahmani, in Brahman, Brahmani tu, vailakshanya dyotanartham. Whereas in Brahman, tannaiva, tat samsara, that samsara is not there. Pratibhati, naiva pratibhati. It is not appearing at all. Brahman is free from birth. Brahman is free from death. Brahman is free from vyadhi. Brahman is free from old age. So Brahman is free from all this raga, dvesha, sukha, dukkha. All are not there in Brahman. So he is an asamsari. I am a samsari. Holding some sari is called samsari. Okay. Then naiva pratibhati. In Brahman they are not there. Therefore, Jiva Brahmanoho itham veda sadbhavat. Since this much difference between Jiva and Brahma, Jiva, I the individual, and that Brahman, between both of us, itham, in this manner, as I explained above, that Veda sadbhavat, it is there, it is appearing. Sadbhavat. Aikyam na sambhavati. This aikyam is not possible. Identity, oneness is not possible. Ayam cha prameyagata samshayaha. This is my doubt. This is a doubt. Prameyagata, regarding the teaching of Vedanta. Regarding the teaching of Vedanta means what? Related to the object of knowledge. Prameya means object. Prameya gata samshayaha means related to the object of knowledge. About that Brahman, I have a doubt. Up to here we saw in the last class. Next topic we'll enter. Now the Shishya alone continues further. His doubt he clarifies. Why I have got this doubt? What is the reason? That reasons he is giving elaborately. Once you understand his problem, then only you understand the solution is going to be given by the Guru. Therefore, Shishya Samshaya also we have to listen attentively. Then that Guru's answer which is going to come will clearly bridge that can join with the student's doubt. Therefore, 171 topic we will enter. Shrutya karmopasana vidhi balacha Jiva Brahma Bheda Shanka. He Swāmin Mama Shamshayantaramapi Jayate Shrutyaiva Vakshamana Prakarena Jiva Brahmanor Bhedaha Pratipadyate Dva Suparna Sayuja Sakhaya Samanam Vriksham Parishasvajate तयोरन्यः पिप्पलं स्वाद्वत्ति अनश्नन् अन्यो अभिचाकशीति इति हि श्रुतिः अयमर्थः बुद्धिरूपे एकस्मिन् वृक्षे द्वौ पक्षिणौ वसतः तावुभावपि समानस्वभावौ तत्रैकः कर्मफलभोक्ता अपरः शुद्धो भोगरहितो असङ्गः सन् कर्मफलभोक्तारं प्रकाशयति अनयोः कर्मफलभोक्ता जीव इति अपरः परमात्मेति च प्रतीयते इत्येवं श्रुत्यैव जीवब्रह्मणोः भेदप्रतिपादनात् न तयोरैक्यं युक्तम्. The student is very informed student. He knows because he already heard that subject. That is why he is able to repeat that what he received. What he says here, Shrutya karmopasana vidhi balacha. Now he is going to give the samshaya, the doubt about pramanagata samshaya. Shastra pramanagata samshaya. The previous topic 170 is prameyagata samshaya. Now it is about pramanagata samshaya. With regard to Shastra itself, he has got lot of doubts. Shrutya. By Shruti, karma upasana vidhi. Shruti prescribe karma and upasana. Lot of rituals and a lot of meditations. That forcefully Shastra prescribe by the strength of. Balacha means by the strength of. Wherever you see, it is talking about karma, rituals, yajna, yaga, homa, tapa, japa, so many things. And dhyanam also, upasanas are also balacha. Jiva Brahma Veda Shanka. Therefore, I have Shanka, doubt about Jiva Brahma Veda, the difference between Jiva and Brahman. I have lot of doubts with regard to Shruti statements itself. You have to reconcile those statements which are given in the Shastra. He Swamin, he Guru, Mama Samshayantaramapi Jayate. This is the heading. Okay. After that, he is explaining what is exactly Shruti, Pramanagata Samshaya. Shruti is Pramana, means a means of knowledge. That is why with regard to the Pramanam, which is the means of knowledge, about that statements given in the Upanishads, in Veda, I have Samshayantaram, another doubt, Jayate, another doubt is raising. Not only Prameyagata Samshaya, but Pramanagata Samshaya also coming in my mind. What are those doubts? First he is quoting from the Upanishad itself. Shruti eva vakshamana prakarena. Shruti itself declare that vakshamana prakarena, by the way of telling, explaining, mentioning prakarena. What Shruti says? Jiva Brahmanoho Vedaha. Shruti itself is talking about the difference between the Jiva is different, Brahma is different, Vedaha Pratipadyate, established by the Upanishad. Where I will quote that mantra, he says, he is quoting Mundaka Upanishad and Shvetashvatara Upanishad. The same mantra comes in both Upanishads. Dva Suparna Sayuja Sakhaya. Suparna, those birds which are having wings, beautiful wings. Dva, two birds. Sayuja Sakhaya, friends, two of them are friends. Together they are moving. Samane vriksham parishasvajate. Samanam vrikshe. both of them are perching on the same tree. Samanam vriksham parishasva jate. They are perching on the same tree or branch. What they are doing? One of them doing tayoho anyaha. Among those two birds, one of them is doing what? Pippalam swād atti. Enjoying the fruit called pippalam. Pippala fruit. It is eating. Anashnan anyaha. Another bird. Anashnan, not eating the pippala fruit. Abhichakashiti, just watching this bird who is eating. So one bird is eating the fruit, pippalam fruit. Another bird is watching this bird, eating bird. That bird is watching. So, itihi shrutihi. This is the Shruti statement. In brackets it is given. Mu means Mundaka. 3rd chapter, 1st section, 1st mantra. Then Shve is there. Shve means Shvetashvatara Upanishad. 4th chapter, 6th mantra. Itihi shrutihi. This is the Shruti statement. So Shruti, there are whole Veda has got Karma Kanda, Upasana Kanda and Jnana Kanda. Karma Kanda is so vast and Upasana Kanda also so vast, and Jnana Kanda, where that Aham Brahmasmi Vakya Mahavakya comes, is very, very small portion. So if you see Veda fully, Karma Kanda alone is maximum portion, Upasana Kanda is maximum portion. Which portions are talking about the difference between Jivatma and Paramatma. Therefore, this Jnana Kanda portion he is quoting first here, because Mundaka Upanishad Shvetashvatara comes in Jnana Kanda portion, Vedānta portion. That portion he quotes here. The mantra is telling further ayamarthaha. He is explaining that meaning of that mantra. What is that mantra meaning? Mantra tells like this. Literal meaning of that mantra is only two birds are sitting on the tree and both of them are friendly, and one bird is eating, another bird is not eating. What it means, he says, Buddhi Rupe Ekasmin Vrikshe. Upon the tree, Buddhi Rupe. What type of tree here? The body can be taken as a tree and Buddhi can be taken as a branch. Or we can take Buddhi itself as a tree. Anyway, we can take. So, Buddhi Rupe Ekasmin Vrikshe. There is one tree called Buddhi. Dvau Pakshino Vasataha. Two birds are perching on that tree. Vasataha, they are living. Tau Ubhau Api. Ta Ubhav Api is there. You have to split. Tau Ubhau Api. Both of them are Samana Swabhavau. Samana Swabhavau means both of them are looking same. They are looking same. Samana Swabhavau. Tatra Ekaha, between among those two birds, Tatra Ekaha, one bird, Karma Phala Bhokta. Eating pippalam means what here? It is experiencing the karma phalam, Sukha, Dukkha and Sukha Dukkha Mishram. Karma Phala Bhokta, experiencer of karma phalam. Aparaha, other bird is Shuddhaha, pure. Bhogarahitaha, not enjoying, not experiencing the karma phalam. Why? Asangaha, it is detached with anything. Detached, asangaha, sun, being unattached. Karma phala bhoktaram prakashayati. It is illumining the karma phala bhoktaram, means jiva. That jiva who is experiencing the karma phala bhokta, this bird which is not enjoying the karma phalam, that bird prakashayati sannidhyam atrena. By its mere presence, proximity, it is illumining. This bird, prakashayati means it is illumining, means by giving reflected consciousness. That bird, Paramatma bird, the student himself says here, anayoho karma phala bhokta jivaha. Between these two birds, which one is jivaha? Karma phala bhokta, who is experiencing the karma phalam. Sukha, dukkha, punya, papa, etc. Punya in the form of sukha and papa in the form of dukkha. Aparaha, other bird, Paramatma iti cha. That bird which is not experiencing that karma phalam is Paramatma, Supreme Self, Paramatma, Pratiyate. Pratiyate means this is the information we gather. Pratiyate, gather. Even though the Upanishad does not mention this bird is Jivatma, this bird is Paramatma, even though Upanishad does not mention, it is understood. Does not mention Jiva and Jivatma and Paramatma, we have to understand that. Pratiyate. Iti evam shrutya eva. In this manner, by Shruti alone, Jiva Brahmanoho Vedaha, the difference between the individual I, the Jiva, and Brahman, the Paramatma, Pratipadanat, clearly it has established in this mantra. Pratipadanat. Na tayoho aikyam yuktam. Therefore, I am telling this aikyam, identity, oneness is not possible. It is improper. I am thinking. That is the idea of the Sishya he clearly presented here in this paragraph. Now the Jnana Kanda portion he has given one example, Pramegata Samshaya over. Now he is going to give Karma Kanda, Upasana Kanda also. I am going to give this Pramanam, Shastra Pramanam, how it is talking about the Veda. That is why I am getting doubt. Pramanam, Veda Pramanam itself talking about Veda. Now we are talking about Aikyam, means how is it possible? Veda itself is telling like that. That is why many ācaryas in Brahma Sutra, Vyasacharya refute 11 systems of philosophies. Because all of them are Dvaitis. No one accepts Jiva Brahma Aikyam. Therefore, they are in majority. They are in majority and they are talking about Dvaitam. And Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, so many Acharyas, they also have written commentaries upon Upaniṣads, Bhagavadgītā. So many they have written. What they have written? They have written only Veda. So they are in majority. How can I take which one is correct? Ramanujacharya is correct, or Madhvacharya is correct, or Shankaracharya is correct. Who is talking about Advaitam, Shankaracharya? Can I take his statements or final? They are also Acharyas. Madhvacharya also is a great Acharya. Can I take his Dvaita philosophy? Because they are also quoting the same mantra. Ramanujacharya also quoting the same mantra. Same statements they are also putting in Dvaita perception, division, difference. Then which Acharya I have to follow? Who is correct? How do I know? Not only this Astika systems, there are many other Nastika systems also. Jaina, Charvaka, Buddhist. So many systems are there. Nyāya, Sānkhya. All these systems are talking about the same Jagat, Jiva, Brahma, everyone. Therefore, I am confused. Which one I have to take? Which acharya I have to follow? All these doubts are very natural. That is why people are confused. But we are not criticizing acharyas. We are only criticizing that philosophy. We have to understand. We can follow the aradhana, the method of worship we can follow. But we should not take the philosophy we are telling. Acharyas are all great. They are very, very great scholars, very intelligent, ingenious people. They are all, they can be revered by us. Personally, we don't have any problem. Only their darshanam, their philosophy, we have to negate. That is what we are doing. We have to be intellectually honest. Our intellect cannot accept that. That is why we have to see this problem comes to every student. Why this acharya alone is right, why that acharya is not right. Like that, all these doubts will come. Unless the student listens for a length of time, the student cannot easily accept this teaching. Advaitam alone is correct, cannot be acceptable. If that student is not study totally thoroughly. Very, very difficult. Now I will read that 95 page number, same topic from Karma Kanda and Upasana Kanda. His doubt is revealing. Kincha vede nana prakarani karmanyupasanani cha tatra tatra khaditani tani nirarthakani syuhu jiva brahmano ekatva तथा हि जीव ब्रह्मणोरेकत्वं किं ब्रह्मणि जीवस्वरूपान्तर्भावात् किं वा जीवे ब्रह्मस्वरूपान्तर्भावात् नो भयथापि सम्भवति ब्रह्मणि जीवस्वरूपान्तर्भावाभ्युपगमे जीवस्यैव ब्रह्मरूपत्वात् कर्मोपासनाद्यधिकारी अभावात् अभावप्रसंगात् कर्मोपासनादीनि निरर्थकानि स्युः जीवे च ब्रह्मस्वरूपान्तर्भावाभ्युपगमे जीवभावापन्नत्वात् ब्रह्मणः उपास्य भाव प्रसंगः इत्युपासना वाक्यानि निष्फलानि स्युः अपि च कर्मफलादातुः ईश्वरस्य अभावात् कर्मानुष्ठानमपि निष्फलं स्यात् कर्मातिरिक्त ईश्वरो नास्ति स्वतन्त्रं कर्मैव फलं ददाति इति मीमांसकोक्तिरपि न युज्यते जडत्वात् कर्मणः न हि जडस्य कर्मणः फलदातृत्वरूप सामर्थ्यं घटते अतः सर्वज्ञादेव ईश्वरात् कर्मफलसिद्धिर्वाच्य तस्मात् जीवात्म परमात्मनोरैकत्वं न युज्यते इति अयं च प्रमाणगत संशयः. Very, very well informed disciple. After listening to Shastra also, one must have to remember to ask such a doubt and question. What are the doubts he is asking now? This is Sankshepa Vakya. First he gives 1.5 line Sankshepa Vakya. Kincha, moreover, not only there are statements in Jnanakanda, kincha, moreover, further to elaborate, Vede nana prakarani. In Veda, there are varieties of karmani upasanani. There are lot of karmas, rituals, upasanani, meditations. They are also tatra kaditani. There and there, many places they are mentioned. Kaditani. If Jiva and Brahman both are one and the same, tani nirarthakani syuhu. All these karmas, rituals become redundant, meaningless. When Jiva Brahmanoho ekatva abhyupagami. If we take, abhyupagami means if we come to that conclusion, what conclusion? Jiva and Brahma both are one and the same. Okay, let us accept it. Okay, Jiva and Brahma both are one and the same. What problem will come? The problem is karma upasana vaiyarcha doshaha. Karma become redundant and upasana will become redundant, useless. How they are useless he is explaining. Tathahi. To elaborate that redundance, how this karma and upasana will not be useful, Veda will become meaningless then. How? Jiva Brahmanoho ekatvam. If you say Jiva and Brahma both are one and the same, tell me, Kim Brahmani Jiva Swarupantarbhavat. In Brahman, Jiva is integral part. Jiva is the integral part. Jiva Swarupantarbhavat. So Brahmani Jiva Swarupam Antarbhavat. Two possibilities he is giving. Either in Brahman, Jiva becomes one with Brahman, Kimva, or second possibility, Jive Brahma Swarupantarbhavat. In Jiva, Brahma Swarupam will become merged, will be merged, or in Jiva, Brahman merged, or Brahman merged into Jiva. Either way, na ubhayathapi sambhavati. Ubhayathapi na sambhavati. Either way, there is a problem. It is not possible. Jiva merging into Brahman also not possible. Brahman merging into Jiva also not possible. Why? Brahmani Jiva Swarupantarbhava abhyupadami. Let us take first possibility. Brahmani, in Brahman, Jiva Swarupa, Jiva nature also becomes Antarbhava, means merge into Brahman, become one with Brahman. Abhyupadami. If we take this possibility, what will happen? Jivasya eva Brahma rupatvat. Then Jiva become Brahman only. Once Jiva merge into Brahman because of Aikyam, so Jiva is not going to be there. Who will be there? Brahman only. Therefore Brahma rupatvat. Then who will practice karma, upasanadi, adhikari, abhavat? Then Jiva merge into Brahman. There is no adhikari, qualified person to perform karma and upasana. Karma, upasana, adhikari, abhavat. So adhikari won't be there. Adhikari, abhava prasanga. That prasanga will come. That problem will come. What? There is no Jiva. Because Jiva has merged into Brahman. Who will practice karma? Who will practice upasana? Therefore, there is a problem. Karma upasanadi nirarthakani syuhu. Karma become nirarthakam, useless. Which karma? Karma given by Veda. Veda alone talks about karma. That karma is useless if Jiva merge into Brahman. Upasanadini, even upasana also. If you, karma means here pujya pujaka bhava. Worshipper, worshipped won't be there. Worshipper won't be there if Jiva merge into Brahman. Therefore, worshipper worshipped, Pujya Pujaka Bhava goes away. Upasanas are also become redundant, means Upasya Upasaka also won't be there. Upasaka is not there to do Upasyam, Upasya Devata to worship. Therefore, Nirarthakani Syuhu. This is the first possibility. Then second possibility, Jivecha Brahma Swarupantar Bhava Bhupagami. Suppose in Jiva, Brahman merges, Antarbhava Abhyupagami. This is second possibility. Brahma means here Ishvara. Suppose Ishvara, Jiva into Jiva, Ishvara merges. Ishvara merges into Jiva. Jiva Bhavapannatvat Brahmanaha. Ishvara became Jiva. Jiva Bhava Apannatvat. Apannatvat means has become. Ishvara has become Jiva. Or Brahma means Sagunam Brahma has become Jiva. Then Upasya Abhava Prasangaha. Ishvara is not there because Ishvara merged into Jiva. And so Jiva, whom he can do Upasana, Upasya Devata is not there. Prasangaha. Iti Upasana Vakyani Nishphalani Syuhu. Upasana Vakyams are also become irrelevant. Nishphalam. Nishphalani Syuhu. They are also useless. Apicha Karma Kande Karma Phala Dhatuhu. Apicha and moreover. Karma Phala Dhatuhu. Suppose Ishvara merged into Jiva. Actually in Karma Kanda, Karma Phala Dhatuhu Ishvarasya Abhavat. In Karma Kanda, according to Mīmāṃsā, Karma Anushthānam api Nishphalam Syat. So, Karma Phala Dhatuhu Ishvara is not there. Why? Ishvara has merged into Jiva. Therefore, Ishvara is not there to give Karma Phalam. Karma Phala Dhata cannot be there because he has merged into Jiva. There is no Ishvara because therefore who will give Phalam? Karma Phala Dhata won't be there. Karma Anushthānam api Nishphalam Syat. Then if Jiva does Karma Phalam, Karma, who will give Karma Phalam? Ishvara is not there to give Karma Phalam. So Jiva's karma also become meaningless. Nishphalam Syat. Karma once we perform, Karma Phalam must come. To give Karma Phalam, there is no Ishvara. How can I get Karma Phalam? So my karma become useless because Karma Phalam won't come. Why? Because no Ishvara to give Karma Phalam. So therefore Karma atirikta Ishvaro nasti. Let us take Mīmāṃsaka's opinion. Karma atirikta Ishvaraha nasti. Suppose you want to say that according to Mīmāṃsā also Ishvara is not there. That Ishvara, without Ishvara, karma alone can give what? Karma phalam. Because according to Mīmāṃsaka, that means Purva Mīmāṃsakas, they say Ishvara is not required. They don't accept Ishvara. Who gives phalam? Karma itself will give phalam. Karma itself can give phalam. That mantra has got power. Veda mantra has got power. That karma itself has got power to give karma phalam. Why Ishvara? Purva Mīmāṃsaka says. Therefore Ishvara is not required. Karma phala to be given to Jiva. That karma phala swatantram karmaiva phalam dadati. Independently karma phalam can be given by karma alone. Iti Mīmāṃsakoktarapi. Mīmāṃsakokti hi api. This Mīmāṃsaka's statement, ukti means statement, na yujyate, it is not proper. This is also student knows, you see. na yujyate. It is not proper. What is not proper? If Ishvara merge into Jiva, Jiva's karmas cannot come as a karma phalam. Karma phala data won't be there. If karma phala data is not there, how karma can be useful for Jiva, if you ask? Like Mīmāṃsaka's matam, karma itself gives phalam, therefore Ishvara is not required. Therefore, Jiva, karma itself gives karma phalam to Jiva. Like that, if you say, Jadatvat karmanaha, karma is Jadam. Karmanaha Jadatvat na yujyate. Karma cannot give karma phalam because it is inert. An inert karma cannot give karma phalam. Where we saw in Upadeshasaram, Ramana Bhagavan said, Karturagneya prapyate phalam karma kim param karma tajjadam. There we saw that. Nahi jadasya karmanaha phaladātrutva rūpa samarthyam ghatate. Nahi ghatate. Na ghatate and na you have to supply here. Jadasya karmanaha, the inert karma, phaladātrutva rūpa samarthyam. It cannot give karma phalam samarthyam na ghatate. Karma doesn't have the samarthyam, capacity, capability to give karma phalam like Ishvara. It cannot give karma phalam. Karma phaladātrutva means karma phaladātrutva rūpa samarthyam na ghatate. Of whom jadasya karmana. Jada karma, inert action cannot give karma phalam. Therefore what? Ishvara is required. Therefore what? As long as Ishvara is there, karma phala data, I the Jiva am dasoham, our Swāmī I am dasaha. Because he is karma phala data, I am the karma phala bhokta. So both of us happily can stay. That's why many ācaryas presented Advaitam only. For Advaitam only you have to do a lot of study, etc. See, to understand Advaitam you need not study actually. People study Dvaita philosophy in universities and all. Dvaita philosophy, Madhvacharya, Ramanujacharya, this Dvaita philosophy and all to study. Without studying, all of us, we are in Dvaitam only actually. All people are in Dvaitam only, duality only. For that sake, people are studying years together, Dvaita philosophy. You need not study, you are already in Dvaitam. To understand Dvaitam, why you are spending your time and energy? You know that Ishvara is different, I am different, world is different, that is already known. But unfortunately, people spend time, energy to study Dvaita philosophy. Vishishta-Dvaitam, PhD they do. And Dvaita philosophy, PhD they do. Funny, okay. For Advaitam only, you have to study Shastra. Very, very difficult. That's why many people won't come to Advaitam. Even people come also, they don't understand. Ācaryo vakta kushaloscha labdha. Shravanayapi bahubhir yona labhyaha. Yamadharmaraja said in Upaniṣads. Hey Nachiketa, after listening also for many years, decades, very, very rarely people understand this. Phaladātru swarupa samarthyam na ghatate ataha. Ataha, therefore, how the student is justifying, you see. But reasonably, he is giving reasons also from Jnana Kanda, from Karma Kanda, Upasana Kanda, he is giving reason. Ataha, therefore, Sarvajñādeva Ishvarat. So, from Sarvajña Ishvara alone, Ishvarat, why he is Sarvajñaha, he is all knower. Therefore, Karma Phala Siddhi Vachya. Karma Phala Siddhi Bhavati. That phalam comes only by Ishvara. from Ishvara. So, these words cannot produce karma phalam. Veda words cannot produce karma phalam. Karma cannot give the result. Ishvara, the all-knower alone, can give karma phalam. Tasmat, I want to keep my Ishvara as a karma phaladata. I want to receive karma phalam. I want to do karma. Therefore, I myself and Jiva are, both of them are different. Dva suparna sayuja sakhaya. Like that. Tasmat, therefore means wherefore. Since karma will become redundant if Ishvara merges into Jiva, and Upasana also will become redundant because Upasya Devata won't be there, Ishvara won't be there, upon whom I can meditate. Therefore, let there be Ishvara separate. Jiva Tasmat Jivatma Paramatmanoho Aikyam na yujyate iti. The final conclusion. I am so firm, confident, confirmed that Jiva and Jivatma and Paramatma, Aikyam, oneness, identity is not at all possible. Na yujyate, not at all possible. Ayamcha, this alone is Pramanagata Samshaya. This is my doubt with regard to this Pramanam. Jnana Kanda, Advaita Vakyams are there. Karma Kanda is talking about Upasaka and Upasya Devata. And Karma Kanda talking about Pujaka Bhava, worshipper and worshipped. And worshipper and worshipped become one. Whole Karma Kanda is waste. Meditator and meditated becomes one. Upasana Kanda, what you are going to do with Upasana Kanda? It is Veda. It is Veda Pramana. How can you say oneness? Jnana Kanda also, only very few places Advaita Vakyams are there, Maha Vakyams, maximum 10, 4 are there. You are quoting only 4 Maha Vakyams, Aikyam, you are holding on to that. It is very meager portion we are talking in from Veda, Advaitam. That also, those ācaryas telling they are all Ardhavada. What? Madhvacharya, Ramanujacharya and other ācaryas are also telling those Mahavakyams are also only Ardhavada Vakyams. They don't have any Tatparyam they are telling. Therefore, majority, might is right. What is might is right? Karma Kanda is so vast. Upasana Kanda is so vast. Dvaita philosophers are many people. And you, the Advaita, is very less in number, very meager in number. Therefore, I think you may be wrong. It sounds like that. He says, Ayancha Pramanagata Samshaya. I am not telling. Upanishad itself is talking, he says. Upanishad itself. Karmas are prescribed, upasanas prescribed. Do you want to make them more useless? By taking that Mahavakyams which are Arthavada Vakyams, just glorification. Many Acharyas say that Aham Brahmasmi is just Stuti. Only Stuti Vakyam that is. It's not fact. They say like that. We are telling this is the only fact, this is the fact. We are telling. Ayam Atma Brahma Tattvamasi. This is the fact we are telling. They are all telling. These are all Mahavakyas, only Stuti Vakyams. Brahma Sutra we saw elaborately. So, okay, this is my samshaya, my doubt. Okay. Therefore, what? We don't require this oneness, identity and all. Let Ishvara be there. Let myself be here. As usual, Jiva. Now, the Guru is coming to give the answer. What for? First, in 170, Prameyagata Samshaya, doubt he is going to clarify first. Later, Pramanagata Samshaya is going to clarify. This Prameyagata Samshaya is going to clarify up to from 172 topic number up to 185. The answer is giving for that doubt Prameyagata Samshaya, that is going to be clarified. Very, very beautiful presentation. He is borrowing from Panchadashi. This Mr. Dasa borrows Panchadashi often because many times he said, this is not my teaching. Great ācaryas already taught. Therefore, I want to share that here. We will read that. Avartanam 172. That his heading. 172, 185. What is going to be the topic? Swarupa Bheda Jiva Brahmano Raikya Asangatihi Iti Shankayaha Samadhanam. Let me explain for this first. This is the heading. What is going to be discussed now? What is the topic? From 170 to 185, this is the topic. What is that? Swarupa Bheda. Swarupa Bheda means essentially, from their nature, essentially, Jiva Brahmanoho Aikyam, Aikya Asangatihi iti. Asangatihi means impossible, untenable. It cannot be explained. This Aikyam is not possible because Jiva Brahmanoho Aikya Asangatihi. It is untenable. It is not possible. Iti Shankayaha Samadhanam. That Shanka he raised in 170. Jiva, I the Jiva am Dukhi, Sukhi, Ragi. Brahma is free from Sukha, Dukkha, Janana, Marana. He said, therefore, for that Samadhanam is going to come. For this serious doubt he is having. Shankayaha means for the serious doubt of this student, Nischal is going to give Samadhanam answer. Then how do you reconcile this Dvaita Vakyams in Jnana Kanda, Dvaita Vakyams in Karma Kanda, Dvaita Vakyams in Upasana Kanda? All over Dvaita Vakyam, Dvaita Vakyam, Dvaita Vakyam. You are holding 4 Mahavakyas. So that is why you have to get further clarity. 172 topic. I will read. Akashasyeva chetanasyapi chaturvidho vedah he somyam Tvat-sandeha nivartaka vichara rupam upadesham shrunu. Up to here I will explain first. Shrunu, may you listen. What? Upadesham, my teaching, may you listen. What for? Tvat-sandeha nivartaka, my teaching is going to remove your doubt about Prameyagata Sandeha, Samshaya is going to be removed. Nivartaka Vichara Rupa Upadesham. I am going to do lot of analysis. Vichara Rupa. Vichara means here lot of enquiry. In the form of enquiry, I am going to explain. Hey Somya, my dear student, may you listen. So up to 185 means after 185, from 186 to 188, Pramanagata Samadhanam he is going to give later. Now he is introduced this Akashasya eva Chaitanyasya api Chaturvidha Vedaha. Akashasya, he is taking that Panchadashi in Chitra Deepa Prakaranam. Panchadashi has got 15 chapters. We saw in Mailapur class Panchadashi, a beautiful Prakarana-grantha, and Viveka Prakaranam, Deepa Prakaranam, like that. Five chapters, 5 chapters Viveka, about 5 chapters Panchakosha Viveka, Panchabhuta Viveka, all those, and Chitradeepa, Kutasthadeepa, like that. The biggest chapters are 6th and 7th chapters, and the smallest chapter is Mahavakya Viveka Prakaranam. Only 8 slokas are there. So the biggest chapter is 7th chapter and 6th chapter. The smallest chapter in Panchadashi is 8th chapter. So Vidyaranya Swamiji, who is one of the ācaryas of Sringeri, who lived between 13th and 14th century, and he wrote Panchadashi, Vedānta Panchadashi, and we saw elaborately. All are available on YouTube. You can listen. Those who have not heard that 8th this Chitradeepa Prakaranam, you can listen 6th chapter. That he is going to explain here. Those who have already attended my Panchadashi class, this is a revision for them. What is that? Akashasya eva chaturvidha. There are 4 types of akasha. Ghatakasha, Meghakasha, like that, Mahakasha, Jalakasha. 4 types of akasha is going to explain. Chaitanyasya api. Chaitanyam also is going to introduce micro OC, micro RC, macro OC, macro RC, is going to explain that. That is Chaturvidha, means 4 types. 4 types means this is called Chit Chatur Vidya. Chit Chatur Vidya means Chaturvidhasya Bhavaha Chatur Vidya. Chit means Chaitanyam is seen as fourfold, 4 types, just like Akasha. First he gives Akasha Drishtanta and pot space, cloud space, total space, like that, water space, like that he gives. Later he comes to Dashtanta. Therefore he introduced that word. Akashasya eva Chaitanyasya api chaturvidha bhedaha. 4 types of Vedas are there. He Somya, Tvat Sandehaha, your doubt I am going to remove. Vichara Rupa Upadesham, elaborately Shrunu. Yatha Ekasyaiva Akashasya. I will introduce, just I will read. Yatha Ekasyaiva Akashasya Ghatakashah, Jalakashah, Meghakashah, Mahakashaschaiti, Chaturvida Bhedosti, Tatha Ekasyaiva Chaitanyasya, Kutasthaha Jivaha Ishvaraha Brahmachaiti, Veda Chatushtayamasti. Tesham Swarupam Vicharapurvakam Yada Samyag Vijanasi Tada Tvadiyam Sandehanam Samadhanam Tvam Swayameva Janiyaha Ataha Tesham Swarupam Maya Adhiyamanam Avadharaya Tadadhigamena Tava Nissamshaya Jnanodayadvaram Janmadi Dukkham Nissesham Vinashed. Janma Marana Samsara Dukkham Vinashed. When you understand Yatha Ekasya eva Akashasya, one Akasha, just as Yatha, just as one Akasha, one space, Akashasya, Ghatakasha, pot space, Jalakasha, water space, Meghakasha, cloud space, Mahakasha, total space. 4 names are there or not? Chaturvidha Vedaha Asti. 4 types of differences are there in for one Akasha. Tadha. Similarly, ekasya eva chaitanyasya, one chaitanyam alone, kutasthaha, jivaha, ishvaraha, brahma, iti. Difference will be there. I will explain further in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.